Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5 of Saulius Plays Feed the Beast Insanity. We are playing on Minecraft version 1.2.5 as usual. I think so. And we are busy building some machines. Now I don't have my cheat sheet open, so I'm going to do it real quickly in the background. So we already have a compressor, a macerator and an EU detector cable. We also placed the macerator and the compressor upstairs here, so we built two of each. We are going to do the same for quite a few other machines because we just need them. I'm going to expand it a tiny bit because we need the space for the cables. We just passed the 3-hour mark on this map, of which you haven't seen everything because of editing reasons, obviously. So let's see burn rubber. So we need the miner, the MFE, the macerator we already have. So let's see, for the miner, what do we need? A machine block, 2 circuits and some pipes. Do we have a machine block builder? Not yet, since we need it quite a lot. Let's do it like this. Yeah, we'll put it here. Won't cause issues if you do it like that. So we need 2 circuits. We already had a few. And then for the mining pipes, we need only 1 tree tap and 6 refined iron. I think it was... No! What did you do? So I scrolled and it went haywire. Do I have planks? I don't have planks. Klein. It's not charged at all. Let's take a stack. So for the tree tap, it's this. And there are the pipes. We only need 1 miner, as far as I'm aware. In previous playthroughs I have never used the miner for anything else. So next in the list is the MFE. Which needs 4 diamonds, a machine block, copper cable, and then a whole lot of redstone. So first let us see if we have some bone meal that we can use. Six diamonds, just a bit too much. I think we need an energy... No, we don't need a specific energy crystal. So as you can see, they don't stack. This might cause issues in a later project that we're wanting to do, but I haven't started that just yet. It's to do with auto crafting, because one of the challenges needs quite a lot of solar panels. And if you look at the solar panel, I think it's these ones. So you have the regular solar panel, which has coal dust and then the circuits. But you can use those to make a low voltage solar array, which needs an LV transformer. These you can use for a medium voltage, which needs an MV transformer. Then you can go for the high voltage, and that's about it. But the HV transformer also needs an energy crystal and an MV transformer. So yeah, if you need a stack of the high voltage ones, you need some high performance auto crafting, otherwise you're going to get completely crazy in the cuckoo's nest. So the MFE is done. HV transformer, which we just saw. Machine block and 2 copper cables, and then the same with a circuit and an energy crystal. So as you can see, I'm completely not streamlining how this goes. If I were to speedrun this, obviously you would do so wherever possible. So we needed a machine block, 2 copper cable to put above them, then 2 more copper cable and a circuit. The circuit we have, so this should do it. So as for our own energy needs, I might go for the MFE, even though it's 4 more diamonds that we will need, but we'll see that in a bit. Electric furnace. We're going to make 2 of these. They are not too difficult, it's just the iron that is quite costly. So we're going to make 2 stone furnaces and then 10 iron to start with in any case. So the stone furnaces we have enough, and for the iron, let's do it like this. Oops. And then what do we need? I think we have everything for this. Like this. We will place one of the furnaces upstairs. Let's put it here. Maybe I needed another one. So we have a geothermal generator that we could build. Except for the empty cells, I'm not sure. We need a generator, and the generator needs an iron furnace, so unrefined. But the battery we can't do yet. Geothermal, the empty cell needs tin, and I think the battery needs tin as well. RE. Let's just look on battery. So you can't look up the recipe for a filled one. So yeah, you need tin. There are 3 types of tin in the pack. But I think that the burn rubber reward is tin. Just having a quick look in the background. Yep, that's tin and a seed. So the compressor we already have. Tesla coil and crop matron are the last ones. The Tesla coil is MV, yep, not too difficult. So a block and 2 iron. So the block is here. We also need 2 loose ones. 2 of these. And that should be it, I think. So let's make this. For some reason, shift click did nothing. It's possible that shift click just doesn't work in the pack and I've forgotten again. And then the last one is the crop matron, which needs 5 crops, a block and 2 circuits. which means we will need one more circuit. A block, and then 5 crops, which I don't know the recipe for. It's not that hard. This, and then I think it was a chest, like this. If you can hear my cell phone pinging in the background, my apologies. I shall endeavor to put it on silent next time. And now. So, this means we have everything to give into the system. Let's clean up our inventory and then we will turn it in. I will see you in a second. We cleaned up our inventory, we burned everything to EMC, even cleaned up the bone meal chest for a bit. And now we have 2 full client stars of energy. I always forget that we have some kind of autofill enabled. So the burn rubber is the dark blue, dark cyan teal. I'm no color expert, which is 2 off in that direction. It's quite laggy here. My apologies for the stuttering, it's not you. So burn rubber is completed. Tin and pumpkin seeds. Now, what do you need pumpkin seeds for, you might ask? And that's a really good question, and to be honest, I completely forgot. I know that you can use the pumpkins to transmute them to spider. I heard it, but I thought it was in my dark room. You can use the pumpkin to be transmuted to watermelon, and then you can use that probably to make some potions, spider eye. That's nice, also useful in potions. And then the pumpkin seeds, and then the tin. Now you can see I have 27,000 EMC remaining. That's after the 2 client stars. Let's see where the spider spawned. Probably way up here. But the F7 or F9 does nothing. So this works. So yeah, now one of the things that we will have to do now is, I don't remember the next challenge. Let's have a run back to the monument. I will have to get a snack soon. So the Bronze Age is the next one that they recommend. It's this one, and afterwards it's more of a free-for-all, I think. So, because gated logic needs a laser array, and we're nowhere near that. So, carpenter, forester, mushroom picker, biogas engine, rainmaker, electrical engine, pumpkin farm, biopower generator, and a still. This is the forestry mod, I think. Rainmaker. Yeah, it doesn't show it, but I'm pretty sure this is forestry. Also, some of those things, like a hardened machine, don't have a recipe. That's because they are made in the carpenter, and the carpenter was not supported as a recipe in, I think it's JEI. In the meantime, all of these mods have had makeovers, so many I can't count them. Which is awesome for the modding community and for the players, obviously. It's just a bit difficult to keep track of everything that has happened over the years. So, one of the things that we will need in the future is glowstone. We will need it, for example, for an energy collector, of which we have multiple, and then a watch of flowing time, which is one of the quest items. Now, glowstone, there is only one recipe, which is glowstone dust, which has only one recipe, which is glowstone itself. Now that's a lie. There is another way to get glowstone dust, but it's a hidden recipe. I don't think it's included in JEI. But you need to be able to macerate some gold for it. And now we do have the macerator, which is here. It just doesn't do anything yet, because it doesn't have energy. So let's rectify that. We have gotten some tin, so let's get 4 tin and a bucket of lava, I think it was. So this is a whole lot of empty cells, which don't have EMC value, but the lava cell does have an EMC value, and it's not too much, but it is fuel. So we're in a pickle. Let's dump it out in precious materials. There we go. Now I can get out a stack of these. Perfect. So we also need tin for a battery. For the battery we also need one of these. I'm not sure how many batteries we actually need, and if we need one. We need some cables, of that I'm sure. Now the biggest issue I have is that I never can remember which type of power I can supply to these machines. So I know that the macerator and, well, all the machines that work here can work on this cable. It can also work on the 4 times insulated cable that I sent to the system. But this will work. I'm going to put an extra one just cause. And if we place an item like this, the output should be here. But it's quite possible that one of our machines will blow up. And then we will just need to make one again. So we're going to make an MFE, I think, which we already did once. But in the meantime we have earned some more diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. It's still expensive. And then some fuel. We also need, let's see, a block and 4 copper cable. Then the block was here. So this is the first really infrastructure thingy that we're doing. Well, not the first, but one of the major ones. One, two, yeah, we can just do it like that. Like this. Now I'm pretty sure that this won't do anything yet. So the MFE has a power level, it has also 2 item slots. You can out 128. I'm not sure if this one doesn't show it, but MV transformer, which will transform, I think, from medium voltage to low voltage. Or is that the LV? LV transformer. Yeah, that will probably be this one. So just to be safe, we will build this one. Because it's not too expensive. We just need a few planks, a few cables. Oops. I did it again. We need 3 of these. So I think it was like this. Just not sure how I need to place it, or how it will be placed. And if I can get it back with that one. So for a wrench, which I think is the orange one in this case, it's a whole lot of bronze. Is it bronze that I need? Let's see if this wrench works. It's been quite a while and I haven't done any research, my apologies. So output should be facing towards you when you place it. But that was the one with the 3 holes. This one does nothing. Can't click on it. So I thought it should have been like this, with now the 1 hole being here and the 3 holes being on the other side, and it should give low voltage power on that direction. And this one is still working. Now we just need a generator of some type, and I was going for geothermal, because the lava is a nice way, so we need empty cells, some glass, a generator and some refined iron. And for this we do need the battery, so furnace, a machine block and the battery. We have everything we need for the battery. So the machine block is here. You see how easy that is, that you just have it. The furnace I'm pretty sure we can't make from here. Let's go down a bit. Let's have a stack of these. So this one we're going to need the battery. So battery, this one, and that's the generator. Then to make it geothermal, I forgot the glass. So the glass was here. 2 cells. This one. And of course I forgot something. So this gives us a geothermal generator, and if the game is nice to us and I didn't forget anything, this will not blow up anything. Let's put it like this. So this works. Nice, clean, renewable energy. Now we need one more cable. Oh, we have. And let's take away most of the cables for now, just to be safe. So that one is working, which means that energy is draining. This one is filling up at a rate of too few a tick, but it doesn't matter. It will run for quite a while, because the lava cells are quite useful in generating the energy. This one isn't blowing up yet, so let's try. And if we access it, does it work? Compressor has power. And the other ones do as well, which is awesome. So obviously electric furnace, if you put in an item it will burn it, but instead of burning fossil fuels it will burn lava into stone. That was quite wasteful, Macerator, I'm not sure if there is a recipe to macerate. Yep, will probably give me gravel. Just a hunch. So as you can see, they're not the most fast of machines. You can add overclocker upgrades, or you can go for the next tier, so it will give you sand. And then lastly, the compressor. I don't think I can show you just yet, because you need a mixed metal ingot, which is refined bronze and tin. I thought I heard. That's a skeleton. I hear a skeleton. Where is the skeleton? There is a skeleton. I don't like a skeleton. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Where did it spawn? That's quite disconcerting. Where have I left a space for mobs to spawn? Because it's not the first mob anymore. So now I am quite scared that more mobs may spawn. But as long as it's not a creeper, it should be okay. So, let's see. Yeah. The reason that we needed the macerator, we might be able to do it with just this. No! No! I'm not sure how much EMC I just threw away. Crap. Yeah, you know what? It happens. Thank goodness I have some more up here. That was really, really stupid of me. So while we are macerating the gold, let's fill up our EMC reserves again. As you can see, while you are doing things, the EMC will regenerate quite nicely without even really having to look for it. While the challenges later on do get progressively more expensive, because some of those need dark matter, which has, well, I almost have enough EMC to make dark matter in theory. We don't have a way to sustainably do it. And that, oh, we do have the gold dust, which is worth in EMC exactly the same as gold itself. We are going to teach it because it's not so much items that will require 2048 of EMC. And let's make a new client star. And then we still have EMC remaining. And then the recipe, I think, is like this. And that's really expensive. You have a diamond worth and then some more in redstone to make one glowstone dust. So it's really an investment. But once you have the glowstone, which is a fuel, obviously, I mean, everyone knows that. It's not possible to be mistaken. So let's have a quick bite. Know that I have some mushroom soup available. 3 should do the trick. Burn this one. Make some glowstone, which is matter if I'm not mistaken. No, it's fuel as well. It is fuel. But since we have an entire battery of EMC, let's see what we need for the collector. A diamond block and 6 but it has its own EMC value, so we're going to make one furnace and some glass. So furnace we have, or at least we have enough stone to make a furnace. One glass. We have enough of these, and then we do need the diamonds. And we don't have enough for a block in here, but we still have our battery up here. And that's a block. I'm forgetting the furnace. So the furnace, a block, then this, an energy collector, which we're going to teach to the system because it's an expensive item and for me too much of a hassle to make. Let's see if I can empty this one out, because I like all of my EMC in the same one. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, doesn't matter. The bucket we don't need. The arrow we're going to teach, it might come in handy. Now, how does the collector work? I'm going to group my EMC collection a bit. Ah, we're already full. The collector is collecting, it's a passive thing. As you see, it will collect a tiny bit of EMC for when it's lit up. During the night that would mean that it doesn't work, but if you put a torch or a pumpkin on top of it, it will work, or a glowstone block, which works just as well. And you can use these to build solar flowers, because if you link them to an whatchamacallit, this one, the energy condenser. Yep, energy condenser. You can put one in the middle or next to it, and then it will push that energy to the condenser, where you can then put a diamond, for example, and target diamonds really easily. You can also put in fuel for the collector. Let's take a low grade fuel. And if you put it in, you see now it's gunpowder, which I'm going to teach to the system just because I can. So it cycles through all the tiers of fuel that it can make. So next up in line might be the glowstone itself, but since you need glowstone to build this one, you can't exploit it to make the glowstone without spending the diamond worth of EMC to make the glowstone, the first glowstone dust, which is a shame, but yeah, it happens. So I'm really quite happy with what we did this episode. If I'm not mistaken, this is quite the full episode now. I have 35 minutes of recording time. We're not going to start on the next challenge. This will give me time to see what we will do next episode. We're already quite a ways in. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I will hope to see you back next time for the episode 6, where we will tackle the forestry part. So it's that hole over there. Take care, keep safe, and as usual, bye bye.